the million.
Welcome to the Millions and Millions show, and we're back, baby.
We're back.
I am your recently humbled host because I was fined for dropping F-bombs on TV, host, Hawk A. Tone, and I'm here with
J. Cole.
what? I thought you had a cool intro. Y'all gonna stop with these intros when y'all come on my show.
J. Cole. J. Cole. Follow me at J. Cole is it. Hashtag
Yes, he is. Hey.
There you go.
So we're here to talk about the preview of UFC 217. Before we get into that, why don't we talk about you? You have a
talk about J. Cole?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about J. Cole.
Okay,
I
yeah.
feel like J. Cole do so much behind the scenes. Y'all don't pay him enough attention.
Hey.
Because hashtag yes he is.
Come here. My man.
So your background, you have a background.
Yeah, I actually do have a background in combat sports. I came up training the Marvin Clark Karate Academy, Karate Do Shorin Ryu style. I am a champion. We used to travel around the country in tournaments. Started out as a forms expert, the kata. They called me Kata Man. I had a T-shirt with that on the back of it.
Okay.
It said Kata Man on the back. That proves that it was real. But then, you know, coming up in a kind of a rough neighborhood as I did, I was like, man, I got to kind of push myself into this fighting. So that's when I took the sparring more seriously, because I used to just be like, I would go in there, take some punches, and started winning some tournaments. So, you know, I loved it. At first I hated it, then I loved it. I was like, you know what, this is for me. So I would watch combat sports. I was watching UFC back when they were human cockfights. We had sumo wrestlers versus, you know, Brazilian grappling experts.
Back
like
when
they would put whoever up against each other.
When guys was coming out with hook hands, and you like, what are you doing?
Exactly. So yeah, I've been engrossed in the combat sports scene, and am just now been invited to your show to lend a little expertise. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that. You know, hashtag formula of destruction.
Definitely.
Our
last show, I didn't think they was ever giving us another show together.
I didn't think so either. I thought they had put me on the shelf, but you know, it happens sometimes.
I do want to also note, as you can see from my T-shirt, first I thought I was going to be on a pop culture show today. I didn't know this sports was happening, but this is Quidditch. I play Quidditch. It's a combat sport. No? Okay. I'm going to let you keep going.
With that color, probably not, because we team Slytherin over here.
Yeah,
But, so, I've heard a rumor that you were known as the White Bruce Leroy.
Who told you this rumor? Where is this coming from?
Just sources, various trusted sources said that you had to show enough.
Yeah,
I
was bullied some.
Yeah, so
maybe. So, but,
you
know, he asked me who's the master. I said, my brother. I'm gonna go get him right now. He whooping your ass. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, my sister.
Hey, she got hands.
She did.
Hashtag yes she does.
Yes, she does. There you go.
So, getting back to this UFC 217, I'm excited about it. You're excited about it.
Most definitely.
Big night tonight. So, we have some good matches. We went through and we chose out our notable 6.
Right.
First up is the Mickey Gall versus Randy Brown fight.
Yes, sir.
Which Mickey Gall is being formulated as what, the new Great White Hope?
Well, yeah, he is, for sure. Like, he's coming up like, hey, look at, he's 4-0, he can grapple, you know what I mean, choke folks out, you know what I mean?
Well, and the most notable person that he's choked out is our hometown hero, CM Punk.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he shouldn't have been in that ring. He shouldn't have been in that ring. Send his ass back to WWE.
Go back. Wrong way.
Yeah. So, but we're not going for Gall. He's the gall of that man.
The gall of that man. I'm offended that he would think that he could go against someone like Randy Brown.
Randy Brown. Yeah, I think we got some golf footage.
We got
actually. Golf.
I thought it was playing.
Yeah, there he is.
So
look at that.
This is actually from his last fight.
That's a good-looking white guy. I tell you, he's somebody that community could stand behind.
Yeah, they're calling him the Great White Hope. And in his last fight, that's him.
He's smiling and stuff. That's that guy. Right?
It's that guy. Yeah.
I was just talking about him.
Yeah. Nobody takes him seriously since he choked out.
And then look, watch it happen.
Yeah. So as you can see, he is a grappler. But it's arguable that he hasn't fought anyone. I mean, we're not talking about he's going against world-class athletes when it comes.
He's going against Smiley Joe. So.
Yes. And look, there it is.
And the choke out.
And there, So someone told me a long time ago in my wrestling days that you don't need to know 1,000 moves. You just need to know 1,000 ways to do the same move, right?
There you go. All right.
And this guy, Mickey, has perfected the art of choking you the hell out. So as you can see, highlights. This guy was amazing with getting in grapples, but he's not a stand-up striker. He wants to wrestle you. Right. He wants to take you to the ground. He wants to choke you out. And with that being said, what's our golden rule? Everybody gets caught.
Everybody gets caught. Everybody gets caught. Some point in that match, you getting caught.
So, with that being said, him as a wrestler, he's going against Randy Brown, who I think we have some footage of.
Yeah, now this isn't the same Randy Brown that won the championship with the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, no.
This is a different Randy Brown. He was a defensive specialist. So it's not that guy?
It might be a generation.
Oh, okay.
So we got some training video.
He's from Jamaica, though, so I know it's not the same
Jamaica.
Guy. All right.
Was that? No, was that? No, we're not talking about the Jamaica.
Hey, you can. I'm not.
So
I won't touch it.
As you can
now,
see,
this guy, I know he's a striker.
This guy is a striker, but he also comes from Jamaica. Supposedly the rumor is that he's been trained in what's capoeira. So that's a really good form of martial arts. It also involves a lot of movement to keep from being grabbed.
Getting grabbed, exactly.
With that being said, where do you see this man? Dropping frame. Where do you see this man with? Who do you think? How do you think he's gonna catch him? Because I think he's gonna catch him. Period. Do you think he's gonna get caught?
Gall's gonna catch?
Oh
Brown?
God, no.
Oh,
God,
Brown's
no.
gonna catch. Oh yeah. Oh definitely. Yeah. See, here's the thing, man. He gonna have to avoid them hands, right? And this man, he can pop. He's gonna have to keep avoiding those. You're gonna be running. You can't keep running because when you running, you on the defensive, you on the back pedal. He's gonna catch him. He's gonna get a hold of him. He's not gonna let him get behind him. That's not happening. So
and it's a very seldom chance of it happening. You can't run in. You're not going against somebody who wants to wrestle with you. You're going against somebody that wants to kick you in the face.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So those legs, he's got that. Keeping me away reach.
Kickboxing. I'm going to hurt you.
I'm hoping God has a good strategy coming into this because he gonna have to do it more than one way. Yeah. Like you said, he gonna have to use maybe 998 of those ways to catch up with this dude. So
we ain't gonna see no crazy throw him up in the air, catch him in a chokehold type thing. He's literally trying to grab your leg and take you down. And once he go for that leg, I think it's gonna be a lights out, game over.
So question for you, like how strong is Brown? Because that's gonna play a big factor in even if Gal does get a hold of him.
I have seen Brown do some amazing things. He gets out of some of the most craziest things. He has been choked out. Don't get me wrong. He's on. This is his 12th professional fight.
Yes.
And he's only lost twice.
2. Yep.
So he's 9 wins. And with that being said, you know, one was a chokeout last year, you know, but that was 2016. That stuff don't count. You know?
Right. What have you done lately?
And, yo, what have you done for me lately? Shout outs to Eddie Murphy.
Janet Jackson.
Anyway. I'm thinking about Raw. I ain't listened to that. Thinking about Raw. See?
Yeah, me too.
What have you done for me lately?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
So anyway.
But he's a powerful person. He can muscle out a lot of stuff, and you know, just muscle wise, he looks bigger than Gall. Even at the weigh-ins yesterday, he looks like, hey, you know, what do you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
I'm the Black Jamaican Terminator. How do you mix those two accents? Like you can't miss those two.
Hey man, I'll be back. You about to drag me down
I'll be back,
to the duck pond. I ain't got no bread in my pockets. We not getting into this. Next, do we got another fight?
We do have another fight.
All right, let's do that.
The next fight is coming in with OSP. Ovens St. Prue.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got it.
I've been struggling all night. Believe
you got
me.
it.
And Ovens is a former light heavyweight contender, championship contender, so I say, because he's still at 205. But he's a big fella, and we're actually just trying to see when he's gonna get back to it. He's going against Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah,
former Ultimate Fighter, Corey Anderson.
Yep.
Corey Anderson, but you know, it's kind of a toss up for me. You know, I'm going with the black guy. They're both black.
Yeah.
You know, so
you had to reveal it that quick.
Hey,
let it simmer for a second. Look, you know, fighting, I know jokes. Let it simmer for a second.
I got dry heat. I'm not really that good on simmering things. I just put it in my.
I'm gonna make a pick like a girl would make a pick. I'm gonna go with Ovens because he's got the name.
What?
Ovens St. Prue versus Corey Anderson. So that's my pick.
We're not gonna talk about the fact that this guy Ovens is known for mangling people.
Yeah, well, you know that might play a part. His name is Vince.
Oh, it's Vince.
Oh, Vince. Who the hell's that? Oh, Vince. Look out here now.
No.
Yo, he was chasing folks down on the block.
All day, every day. He ate all his Wheaties.
Every day, oh.
Every day, oh.
That's
every day, oh. I like that.
All right, Vince.
Vince is a knockout artist we've seen choke people out with the same chokehold, like what is that, a shoulder choke that you was talking about?
Oh yeah, man, he got that shoulder choke that wrap you up right quick and get behind you, and okay, that's it, it's over.
Yeah,
I'm tapping right now before I die.
He put two people out with that, so you know, I honestly like when I see knockout artists start throwing different stuff into their repertoire.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've seen it with Rampage Jackson, back when he used to do it. Does he still fight? Bellator? Maybe get back to the.
Somebody can research that, maybe.
Somebody can research that.
No, somebody won't.
Yeah. Okay. They told us stay on track.
Our director said no. So anyway, they match up real well though. I mean, they're like same height, same weight. You know what I mean? And so these are two big guys. They gonna go all out. You got a prediction on that one? What's your call?
Somebody gonna get knocked out.
Are you a host or what? What are we doing here?
Somebody gonna get knocked out.
I thought you came into this knowing all of these things.
Well, it's kind of hard because if we take a look at Corey Anderson, he has a lot of potential. This is his 14th fight. He's been fighting for a good while. He had his last one, which was a loss. But it's not like he's lost to, you know, people that's not notable. You know, he's been beat by Shogun Hua. He got beat by Poster Boy. which I can't pronounce your name, so don't take
Poster
offense
boy.
to it. Well, his real
It's Paperboy's cousin.
it's an Atlanta joke.
See, there you go.
See, hey, you know,
Don't back me up. Don't back me up on the comedy, please. What's the next fight?
But I honestly have Corey Anderson.
You got him? All right. I got Big O.
I want to see the new guy make some moves. The next fight we do have is Johnny Hendricks versus the new and up and coming knockout artist.
Undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated knockout artist. So Johnny Hendricks is a former welterweight champion. Okay. And in all actuality, he faced somebody. He was the last person to face somebody we're going to talk about later on in the show. But, you know, Johnny seems kind of Jim Carrey-ish lately, man. Like, I don't think he's all there mentally. Somebody needs to...
You taking one too many.
Yeah, either one too many drinks or one too many hits. But we can't figure it out. But we also know that he is one of the heaviest hitters in welterweight history. And it's not like this guy is like an older, you know, he's still 34. He still got some.
Both of these guys absorb punches. I tell you what, man, they got Paulo taking 5 punches a minute. So that's a lot of punches to get hit with. And he ain't lost yet.
In that same sense, if your matches only last a minute, a minute, 5 ain't bad. That's one every 20 seconds.
That one heavy punch is all you put. I take it.
Bink. He's out, ladies and gentlemen.
Two Jim Carreys.
2 Jim Carreys. So I'm kind of concerned about Johnny. Honestly, I mean, he's a great fighter. It seems like he's been going through some things. Supposedly they caught him eating McDonald's during training. And did you get a chance to look at the video from yesterday? His weigh-in? This man literally came into media day for weigh-in and says, I'm overweight. Like, and he had to strip down butt naked.
To weigh in?
To weigh in. Like, like he
got heavy draws?
Yeah, like,
what kind of underwear is he wearing?
He's trying to get a Fruit of the Loom endorsement deal, because that's what it sounds like. I train better when I'm in my underwear. What are you talking about, man?
So is this a ploy? Is he you know, playing mental games, or you really think he's lost it?
I think he's lost it. I literally think he's lost it. I think he has potential to come back from it. He does a lot. He does do a lot of training, but this guy, and he's seemed like in the past few years he's been humbled. He's seen that he's not top tier favorite anymore, and he's coming in trying to fight better. You know, just fight smarter rather than go in and get punched in the face.
Right.
But
yeah, because he be trying to stand toe to toe with folks. You can't just do that all the time. Like sometimes you can, but not every fight.
Not you. You don't duck. You don't bob and weave too well. But he's going against probably one of the most unknown fighters. Like, this guy is completely unknown. He's just really getting into stepping into the UFC.
Okay.
But from what we've seen in past, you know, researching him, this guy basically will put you in a seizure if he hits you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and he punches a lot.
Like,
so yeah, he gonna get his punches in.
So I mean, this is good to see.
To see what?
To see what.
Oh, you want him to play the next video?
Yeah,
you gotta tell him to play the next video then. You gotta tell the director.
Hey,
communication.
Hey, you.
We were still talking about Johnny.
So
let's check Paulo.
We got only a little bit of footage from Paulo, but this guy is ridiculous. Like, he hits you, you're dead.
He looks crazy, don't he?
Bam. And he broke the screen.
Video, right?
Yeah. Punched and knocked out our video, man. What are you doing? You can't do that. But he gets on top of you. He grounds and pounds you heavy. He hits you hard. How do you counter that? How do you, as a black belt, how would you counter somebody like him?
Well, first of all, you gotta have moves. Like, you gotta have defensive moves. You gotta be able to block, but you have to be able to duck and then counter. You cannot stay there and take those punches. You cannot risk that. So I would say have your movements, be rotating, pick your punches. You know what I mean? He punch. If you have a good counter, you got to go in. You see that? We got a comment.
Yes. Neil Tavares on Facebook said on his scale, it said he was 2 ounces over. He said he knew he was on weight, just misjudged the weight of his drawers. So
thank you. Shout out to Neil. We appreciate that input. So he just was miscalculating the weight of his drawers.
You shouldn't come into a weigh-in with that mindset.
2 ounces, though. I mean, that is actually the weight of your drawers. So that works.
Who comes into a weigh-in with that mindset? I'm coming in confident. Baby, I'm 4 pounds under.
I'm surprised he didn't blow his nose. Like, hold on. All right, I made weight. Hey.
We did it, baby. I'll be right back. I'm going to go throw up somewhere.
Right, exactly. So that's going to be an interesting fight. I got Paulo just because I don't think Hendricks is ready.
Okay, so here's my thing. Mm-hmm. I have Hendricks if it gets past round 2. It's a 3-round fight. So anything past half of round 2, I'm giving it to Hendricks. Not by no decision, not by a TKO or anything, but by decision. Okay. I haven't seen Paulo last because I haven't seen him past a minute. And so I'm going to give it to Hendricks if he can withstand those blows and take the air out this guy.
Okay. It ain't happening, but,
We'll see. We'll see. Just like the Cubbies went to the series this year. I'm sorry.
You bring it up.
I bring it up.
That happened already. We're talking about future. We're pre-gaming right now.
Pre-game.
You're recapping.
I'm just saying,
Somebody fire this guy, please.
I don't want to be fined again. I got kids.
All right. Don't start crying, Jody. Why did Colin doing this to me? Oh, I ain't got no support. My co-host don't help me.
Oh, not the snot. Now you
can make weight. Yeah.
So now we getting into championship rounds.
Yeah, baby.
So
let's talk about my ladies.
Your ladies. That was a voice made for radio or late night radio, not the radio everybody listen to, but the one at 1 a.m. when you driving home.
Right, and nobody's listening, kind of like this show right now. We got, what's my man name?
Neil.
We got Neil watching.
Shout out to Neil.
Shout out to Neil. We love you, baby. Our one and only viewer. All right.
Yeah, but we got the Polish Joanna. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Versus the Wisconsin cheesehead Rosa. I don't know how to pronounce her last name either.
I think we got some footage of Miss Rosa.
We got
Namahonas. Got
footage of Miss Rosa.
Let's check that out. Oh yeah. When they start with the slow-mo, you know it's serious. So
I like when somebody a chick cut her hair. It's like I feel like she's gonna kill somebody. She's a little psychopath.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Like Shane on Walking Dead.
Shane.
No, not WWE.
Every Shane
right,
we
Shane's
know is a psycho. But you know what they nicknamed this girl?
What's that?
Thug.
I like that.
I am scared of her.
Yeah.
She's from Wisconsin. Her nickname is Thug.
Yeah.
There is nothing about her that tells me that she won't win. She was a previous contender for the strawweight title versus the former champion, Claudia something.
Yep.
And I really thought that she lost because she didn't have any experience. Okay. She had came off the Ultimate Fighter. Yeah. She hadn't really fought that many pro fights. And,
Yeah, she swung and she struck out, but she swung big.
She swung big.
Baseball.
And I thought we was going forward, not recapping. Season over, right?
No, I'm not recapping. I'm just bringing in a reference of another sport.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. That's what J. Cole does.
I'm gonna remember this for later. Okay,
definitely.
you know, but so
Wait. What's happening later?
I don't know. Wait, whoa,
I don't want no parts of it.
Whoa! Why'd you go there?
Well, I didn't go there. You the one that said later.
I didn't go there.
You said you did.
I take notes.
We got this on tape. We're going to go back and look at it because you said later, and then you gave me a wink.
It's noted for the next time.
You gave me a wink after you said later.
Ain't nobody giving a wink. You can't even see me winking out my right eye. My face is this way.
So then I guess it will be my word against yours if the camera didn't catch it.
Oh, man, come on. I feel like I'm being harassed right now. Where's HR?
I'm being harassed.
I'm being harassed. Y'all got it on camera. He just harassed me. Somebody? Nobody? Okay. But
Cody nobody.
Cody nobody.
Cody nobody. So,
yeah, so shaved head Rosa.
Shaved head Rosa. Thug. We got to be careful of these thugs out of here. Give them the 3-strike rule.
Yeah.
I don't know what voice that was. But she is a heavy striker. Yeah. She's been knocking people out. She's making a big push to be champion. But she's going against the next video.
Oh, yeah.
The champ. The undefeated.
Who knocked out of Claudia.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not one to say, well, because you beat this person and the other person lost to him, that you can beat that third person. I don't believe in that because styles have to match up.
Right.
Like, everybody don't match up well with other people. That being said, I got Joanna in this one. I think that she's coming in as tough as she has in her other fights, and Rosa probably is going to lose the rest of her hair in this fight because she's knocking the snot out of her.
Whatever hair she has left is going to get knocked off.
Hey, listen, she gonna be like, you do not know thugs in America. Poland, we are all thugs. We have to thug just to get to school.
Ain't it cold in Poland?
Exactly.
It's very cold in Poland.
Colder than Wisconsin summer. We could take baths outside in Wisconsin in the winter after a Green Bay Packers game. I just went to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't know what.
Who was from Austria, by the way?
Who's from Austria?
I had it in the beginning. I lost it. We moving on.
You almost had it, man.
Yeah, no, I got her all the way here on this fight now. I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
But these strikes, those strikes are just accurate. They're accurate. Strong. She doesn't play any games. Her training regimen is ridiculous. I think she's on American Top Team. I'm not sure. But, you know, American Top Team is, you know, known for people like, you know, John Jones.
So she's taking steroids then.
He doesn't do steroids. He does coke. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coke?
Come on.
Are you sure he didn't take no steroids?
Well, did they find it?
Someone have to research that too. I could be making things up, but I'm pretty sure he was a roid user.
Yeah.
Do they suspend you 2 years for coke?
They suspend him for everything he do. He been in so much trouble. Who cares? Like, you're not a champion anymore, man. No. Move on. So yeah, that's Joe. So you say you got Joe in this?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my bets down on her as well.
Staying undefeated.
Sorry, Wisconsin. Y'all not having no champions this year.
What?
Is that a petty snub? A little petty snub.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say, but Poland is superior. I don't know where I get these accents from. I'm just breaking out with different accents.
So then we have another title defense with the welterweight champion, Cody No Love Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw.
Dillashaw, yep.
We have footage of what Cody No Love did to somebody, does to people. Like, this is why they call him No Love. Like, So as you remember, last fight when he actually won the title, we actually had a B-box match where he was pretty much dancing on him while listen. You are not finna break dance and beat me up like this is some kind of Def Jam fight for New York.
Right.
Type like this is not Def Jam. You are not finna dance and kick me in my face and think that you're walking home.
Right.
I'm hitting you with a crowbar after you win.
Okay, Tony Harding.
Hey, I know who that is now. Hey, I got the reference. So he went against Dominic Cruz, and it speaks for itself.
Yeah, he gave it to him, and he wasn't playing at no time in this fight, and I don't think he ever for 1 second thought he was losing this.
I don't think he did either. Anytime you can taunt somebody by starting to break dance and pop locks in the middle of a fight, I think you've already solidified that.
And that takes balls because that got your boy knocked out. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was a champ for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, Silva.
Yes, got Silva knocked out.
That shame on me for not saying the GOAT.
There go. He missed
it. Look at that takedown defense right there.
Just like that.
And this was versus Dominic Cruz, who's considered world class for his takedowns, who's considered world class for his submissions and for his strikes. So when you got No Love able to outfight this man, let's just say what it was. It was a fight, a dog fight. To outfight this man, what chance does the equally talented TJ Dillashaw, who previously lost to Dominic, stand against him? We got some TJ footage.
I think we do. Look, he's won 15 fights. You don't go into these fights without a chance, except for CM Punk, I think. Never had a chance. But besides WWE people coming over.
What happened, Lesnar? What happened?
He won a couple, didn't he?
Yeah. He got choked out a few times, too.
Yeah, Dillashaw has a chance. Anybody that can punch has a puncher's chance, right? Especially in UFC. You get that one knock in, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it going that way. This guy, he's going to put up a good fight. The uppercut is killer. But, yeah, I'm still going with No Love.
I'm actually going to go on a limb here and hear me out. I don't think No Love uses his feet enough. I think the deciding factor for this one is going to be the fact that Dillashaw has a mad left-right high kick combo, right? Or right-left, because he can reverse it.
Right.
He can flip it at any given time. And I think that No Love can possibly get caught with that high kick. It'll throw him off. He gets taken down. He gets KO'd.
That's a pretty specific ending to that fight. I'm liking this bold prediction.
It's a very bold prediction. So I'm saying 4th round Dillashaw.
Well. I like Cody's defense. I don't think he's going to catch him with that combo. So I'm still going with Cody.
You think he gonna dance on him tonight?
Well, you said he ain't got no footwork. He got to prove you wrong. Like, I got the foots.
Man,
Beats don't feel me now.
I do not want no welterweight coming up to me later on like, hey, what'd you say about Cody? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm like, I'm heavyweight and gonna get beat up by this 175-pound man for talking stuff about Cody No Love.
You're assuming that they're watching this.
They better be watching. You better be watching. You hear me?
All right, what's the next fight?
The next fight, the main event of the evening.
The main event.
For the millions in the stands and the millions
and millions
watching at home. The main fight, we're going to see Michael Bisping, the Count Michael Bisping, who does nothing but talk a lot of mess.
Yeah.
He's going to be defending his what is that, middleweight? He's a middleweight title? Yeah, he's a middleweight champion, isn't he? Yeah, I'll be forgetting.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no, sometimes.
Okay.
The middleweight champion, he's going to be defending his belt. And, you know, he's been a great champion. He does he was Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor was Conor McGregor. Let's be honest. With his talking, his ring work, even though he couldn't back it up a lot of the times, he does have a win over, you know, the GOAT, Anderson Silva, even though Silva took the fight last minute. So he's going against arguably the second best of all time.
Second best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it matters. It still matters.
It does matter.
And it's kind of, let me say this. It's very condescending that this whole pay-per-view is about this man.
Yeah.
Like, he's the challenger.
Yeah, you're right. And I think we're disrespecting it as well by highlighting him. Like, this thing didn't even get really any highlight reel just there. Like, man, nobody care about that guy.
Nobody cares about that guy. I mean,
y'all didn't, because y'all picked the worst graphic for him. So y'all didn't even care about
Absolutely not.
Y'all didn't care about the champ.
it was Paulo's fault. He punched the thing and messed up the screen. It's been messed up ever since. But George St. Pierre, his last fight was in 2013.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
He went against Johnny Hendricks for the welterweight title, which he won and retained, which was one of the most, arguably, the worst split decision in the. Actually, it's one of. Finish the fight, people. Just finish the fight, because it go to split decision. Everybody's mad.
Right.
And he's coming back. He's finally making his big UFC return. He's done. We've seen him in Captain America. You know, we haven't seen any ring work from this karate expert. How do you feel about this? The count going against, you know, GSP, who GSP actually moved up a weight.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it for him. I'm kind of scared for him.
Really? Why?
Yeah, that he's coming back after all this time and gonna try and take on what's his name?
See, you can't even remember. You don't remember the champ's name.
I do, Bisping. I know the guy. Yeah,
I know the guy.
It's not looking good for him. I'm definitely scared for him in this fight.
So, two different fighting styles. We talked about styles clashing.
Right.
I understand ring rust, because, you know, GSP ain't
real.
fault.
It's real,
Yeah,
unless you're
professional.
Mayweather fighting a UFC guy.
Stay in your respective sport. Respective sport, you know.
CM Punk.
Lesnar. So, you know, GSP was known for his takedowns.
Right.
His wrestling, he was a guy that if he lose to you, he comes back, beat you. He had big fights with Matt Serra like that. He had big fights with Matt Hughes like that. A lot of Matt. He fought a lot of Matts. And
he must have been bullied by a guy named Matt when he was younger. I don't know.
Do people name their kids Matt in Canada? Like,
I don't know, eh?
Somebody named Eshaw Mark told y'all to shut up.
Okay.
Facebook.
Is that about Cody?
I don't know what it was about. He just told y'all to shut up. Y'all want to roast him?
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, what's his name?
ESSOHMARC.
Isoa?
Yeah.
Eswa.
How do you even pronounce that?
Eswa.
Look, first
You want me to shut up, Eswa? You come make me. Eswa.
He's on Facebook.
Mark.
He's a Mark. His
What's
last
his name? Mark. Eswa. Mark. Yes, see? So I got the pronunciation right. Eswa. Here's the problem with you, Eswa. You thought you was coming on here to watch UFC because you're so stupid you think somebody has the ability to stream the UFC fight
Copyrights.
On a Facebook. But guys, it doesn't happen. Nobody has that ability. You got to pay for the fucking pay-per-view. So, squire your ass out of here. We still talking. Continue. We just talking about GSP.
So, GSP takes you down, ground pound.
Right.
He can submit you from anywhere. He was one of the big innovators with the arm bar, right? If you were Michael Bixby, the champion.
Yes.
Can we just call him the champ?
He's the champ. Let's call him a champ.
The English invading
Give
champion.
him some respect at this point, late stage in the game.
Yeah, even though he lost that fight to Dan Henderson. Refs, judges. How do you counteract somebody that's so strong with their takedowns? You know, we've heard it from a lot of people that train with Bisping in the Wolf's Den, whatever they call it in England. Nobody hits harder than GSP. Dan Hardy said, and he used to train with Bisping. He's like, nobody hits as hard as GSP. How do you prepare mentally for somebody like that?
Mentally? How do you prepare?
We know how you prepare physically.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, mentally, first of all, you remind yourself you're the champ. You got here. That man has, what, like 30-some fights under his belt, and he's won the vast majority of those. So mentally, you come in there like, look, I'm the champ. There's a reason why I am in the place that I'm in. And this guy was out the game for, what, 3 years. So you coming back in, respect his power. You respect his abilities. But you go in there with that confidence. I'm the champ. I'm taking this guy down.
So where are you seeing this fight go to?
You know what? How many rounds is it?
5 rounds.
Yeah, I got Bisping in the third.
Bisping in the third.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So are you calling knockout?
I'm calling knockout, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have submission in the 5th.
Okay. By
GSP.
Really? You think he coming back and taking the ship?
I think he's coming back and gonna take the ship.
That's disrespectful.
If it does go to the judges, UFC, please, stop paying off your people. We actually want to see the actual winners.
The fights, yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
But any other smart comments? Anybody else that gotta let my pit bull
any
out
smart
on?
marks?
No
any
smart marks.
We got.
No.
Hey, listen, you don't give the man who has the video camera a chance to clap back. That's just the wrong answer. So what's your match of the night?
My match of the night. Believe it or not, I'm gonna say Rose and Joanna. I think it's gonna be a strike fest with them two. I think they're gonna come out more aggressive than anybody. They're both aggressive. They both want to prove something to one another and to everybody else. And I have them two burning the house down.
I got the Hendricks and Paolo. I think that's going to be a good fight. I think we got that unknown in there. And, my prediction was he was going to come through with the victory. So I'm looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be the one.
Best minute of your life.
Exactly. That's what people come to UFC for. See a knockout in a minute. We want to see a 5-round UFC fight.
Yep. So, other than that, it's always good to have you, brother.
Appreciate that.
Formula
Thanks for
Destruction.
having me.
Hashtag
Formula Destruction.
I've been Hulk A. Tone.
J-Co is it.
Hashtag yes he is. And let's watch these fights. I hope we clear. Jiggling,
baby.
Jangling.
$1 million.